I count it a privilege to share this wonderful opportunity with you this morning, right? So, in the next few minutes, I'll be walking you through how you can take advantage of this wonderful opportunity and make daily income for yourself, right? Without lifting finger. You don't need to know much about forex market. You don't need to start reading candlestick pattern, right? All you just need to do is just plug and play. Plug and play means connect to these guys that trade for us, and then we make profit even without reading the chart, right? So let me start with what forex is all about, right? For the interest of those who don't even have idea what forex is all about, right? Forex actually means foreign exchange. People make profit as the price of different countries' currency is moving up or down, right? So that is what forex market is all about. Basically, we trade it virtually. We also have people that do um, what we call physical forex. These are booking. If you're in Nigeria, you know of these guys that exchange naira to dollar or to Japanese yen or Great Britain pounds, right? So what they are doing is actually for but in a very local way. We are doing it in an international way, the way banks do it. It will interest you to know that your bank trade forex, right? Your bank trade forex with your money. And that is how they make a lot of money using the money you deposit for savings, right? So number one, if you want to start trading forex, the first thing you need is to have what we call brokerage account, right? You need a forex broker, okay? To trade forex, you need a forex broker, right? Just the same way, if you want to trade forex, you need an exchange account or wallet that you can use to access the decentralized exchange, right? If you want to save your money, of course, you deposit it in the bank, right? We have different banks in Nigeria. Okay. Now we have if you come to banks, right, we have different levels or different types of regulations, right? The confidence you have when you deposit your money into your fintech app like OPay, PanPay, and the rest is not the same confidence you have when you deposit your money in a Zenith Bank or any of these standard and well licensed bank in Nigeria, right? That should tell you also that if you want to trade forex, you should look for broker that is licensed and regulated so that you don't just wake up one morning and they disappear with your money, right? So that brings us to this amazing broker called Tag Market. Tag Market is a unique company. They came up with so many innovations that makes it very easy for people to actually trade the financial market and make money, right? Even without learning how to trade, right? So, but first of all, what should give you the confidence to deposit your money here? What should give you the confidence to deposit your money here, knowing fully well that, hey, this is a standard broker and you shouldn't have any fear, right? When you're depositing your money, you can go to wikifs.com. This is an independent platform where broker licenses are registered. What do I mean? If you have a broker, it must be registered here for transparency sake, and this is where you get every information about that particular broker. You get to know if they are licensed, if they are regulated, right? You get to know everything on this platform. Now, if you come to wikifs.com, you can quickly search for tag market. When you search for, go to the search bar and type tag market. The moment you type that uh, search, it will bring you, it will show you every detail about tag market, everything you need to know about tag market. Number one, you should pay attention to this. It is regulated in Mauritius, which means you have confidence that this is a standard brokerage firm. How long have they been in existence? Close to 3 years. I think this month made it exactly 3 years in existence. They've been trading. People have been trading here for over 3 years, right? That should give you confidence that these people, they are not just here to play, right? So you can see every other information about them. You can trade if you have an account with them. You can trade with you can connect it to your MetaMask. I'm sorry, your MT5, that is a MetaTrader 5, right? So why I'm showing you this is to first of all tell you, hey, what we have here is a registered and well licensed forest broker. Okay. Now, what is so unique about this tag market? Why are we talking about tag market? Why are we not talking about other forest brokerage firms? There are so many of them out there. I don't want to mention them because I'm not paid to advertise them. But why are we particular about tag market? Why are we promoting tag market? Number one, they have different types of account. Okay, we have different types of account when you come to tag market. I'm not saying other brokers don't have different types of account, but there's one unique account type we have in tag market that is driving massive crowd to embrace it. You know what is in business is about innovation. If you're able to innovate, create new things, of course, the tendency is that customers are likely to leave other companies and start trading on your platform, right? So what is so special about tag market? They have different types of account. You can see we have zero account, we have pro account, or what we call standard account. Standard account is just like your real standard account. You deposit your money, you trade. They also have what we call cent account. Okay, they have cent account or micro account. We can call it micro account, right? Your equity is displayed in cent value, right? Then we have what we call Islamic account. It's also a type of account we have in forest brokerage that allows you to trade without too much charges, right? You don't pay too much commission when you're trading with Islamic account, right? And then we have the major type of account that is driving this massive crowd to this tag market, and that is amplified account, right? This company decided to do something very unique. They decided to say, hey, let's partner with liquidity providers, right? Who are the liquidity providers? People that can bring in money into the system to help traders to trade and make more money. What does that mean? It means if you're going for an amplified account, they are borrowing you extra money to trade with from the liquidity provider. They give you more money to trade with. We have 12x, right? The standard is 12x, which means when you sign up on amplified account, when you get an amplified account on 24, I mean on 12x, your money, whatever amount you deposit in that account, will be multiplied by 12x. What does that mean? It means if you have $1,000, it will be multiplied by 12, right? That is 12x, right? Your $1,000 will be trading as if you have $12,000, right? I don't know about you, but when I saw this is what blew my mind. Because I know one of the challenges we have in this forest industry is liquidity. We don't have enough capital to trade with. And that is why this company discovered this unique or this problem and decided to solve it by bringing this amplified account to us. So when you are trading here with amplified account, you have opportunity of trading with more money. But hey, it also comes with a condition. I'm going to be explaining that condition later on, right? There's also 24x, which is available now. That's why I want you to take advantage. If you're listening to me today, make effort to get your account registered today and amplify it by 24x. Do you know why? It is ending by end of this month. By end of this month, we are likely not to have access to 24x anymore. What does that mean? When you amplify your account by 24x, you are having times 24 of the amount you're coming into the system with, which means if you have $1,000, it will be amplified to $24,000. So your account will be trading as if you have $24,000, right? So what is the condition, right? Because when somebody gives you this kind of money, it should also come with condition, right? And it's important to know what the condition is. The number one condition is, hey, you are not expected to lose up to 5% of that your amplified amount in a trade, right? You are not expected to have a drawdown of 5%. That means you're not expected to lose 5% of that money. And what is 5% of 5% of 24. It's around $1,200. Remember, you are coming in, you came into the system with $1,000. They still give you access for your trade to run up to 1,200, which means they are risking their own extra $200 for that trade. I know you'll be telling yourself, how do I make money? Don't worry, I will show you how with this simple amplified account, how you can be making consistent profit from the market. Then the other account, which is 12x amplified account, the condition is that you are not expected to make up to 10% drawdown. You are not expected to have 10% drawdown in the course of trading that account. The moment you do that, your account will be deactivated because you've breached the contract, right? But do you have opportunity of trading without getting to that level? Yes, that is why we are sharing this wonderful opportunity. We have a unique trading strategies that has been trading for getting to 2 years now, and they've not even made up to 1% loss. I'm going to be explaining that to you later on. All right. So these are the conditions attached to the amplified account, right? The amplified account. These are the conditions attached. The second condition is that you are not expected to, okay, when you deposit your fund within, you cannot pull out the fund because they are borrowing you money, right? You cannot pull out your initial capital until 30 days, right? So after 30 days, you can pull out your money. If you say, hey, I'm not getting much value here, you will pull out your money and ₦1 will not be deducted from it. You get the exact amount you deposited without question asked, right? So you get exactly your amount. There's no withdrawal fee. You get it exactly like that. That's why I tell people, hey, try this thing for one month. If you're not comfortable with what you're getting, pull out your capital, right? So let's move on to another special features we have in tag market. Remember, we are still talking about this amazing opportunity of tag market. So the next features they have is what we call CopyS. CopyS is copy trading platform in tag market. So they created a platform where people who don't have idea about forex or those who don't even have time to study the market to trade can copy the trade of those who have experience of trading. What do I mean? Just like in our school days, you remember we copy people that knows very well in the class, people that are doing well, we copy their answers whenever we are writing exam. The same thing here. You can copy the activity, you can copy the trade of a professional trader, right? You can copy the just when you're copying it means that the activities whenever they trade and make profit, yours it will also reflect on yours. That is, the activities of that your master trader will also be reflecting on your own account who is copying, all right? So you copy it verbatim, the system copies it verbatim, all right? But it is always proportional to the amount of money you are trading with your trading capital, right? So why CopyS? CopyS gives you opportunity to trade, even make money in the forex market without knowing anything about forex. All right, you can just create your account, verify the account, and connect to one of the master traders and start making profit from the market. Right, as they are making profit, you are also making profit, and that brings us to the next thing called Sonic AI. Okay, Sonic AI is a company that have been trading for over 2 decades. They've been trading for over 20 years, but they decided to start trading on tag market when they saw the amazing features or the unique things we have in tag market. They decided to do what? To start trading on tag market, right? I'm going to be sharing with you why we are promoting tag market. All right, so let's go to CopyS. Okay, let's go to CopyS. We are going to see the unique thing about Sonic AI, and you see how long they've been trading. This is the Copy AI. The first thing this is the Sonic AI. The first thing you pay attention to is the number of persons copying them, right? Presently, 272,516 accounts are copying what? Sonic AI. People only go to where there's results, right? Now, you can see it's number one, but that does that mean there are no other master traders or other strategies? Look at other ones. We have New.fx, right? They have 44,432 followers. Of course, you can see the profit they've made, ROI, right? You can see so many other traders we have, master traders we have right here, right? But why are we copying Sonic AI? Sonic AI has track record of keeping, preserving people's capital, right? That is why this is the one we preach, right? Sonic AI specialized in trading gold. They trade XAUS USD, which is gold, right? They trade this, right? Now let's look at the activity. What should give you the confidence? Because we are talking about money here, right? You know that money, when it comes to money, people are always skeptical unless they see result. What should give you the confidence to trade with this Sonic AI? What should give you the confidence to connect your account? Because there are so many traders, master traders out there that you can connect your account to. Within 2 days, they will blow your account. That means you lose your capital. All right. So the reason we are talking about Sonic AI is their conservative nature. How do you know that? Go to a place called myfirstbook.com. Go to this website and then search for Sonic AI. Sonic AI. Okay. First of all, you need to understand that this platform is an independent platform where traders register their trading activities in order to convince the prospective investors to work with them. I hope this makes sense, right? So here is basically for traders to do what? Show the activities, and it's an independent platform. So there's nothing like Mago here. You can't come to here and then fake anything, right? If you're registering here as a master trader, they are having direct access to your MT5, which means your trading activity, your trading data will be displayed here in real time. Now look at this now. Look at Sonic AI. Okay. The first thing you need to pay attention is which broker are they trading on? You can see it's tag market. They are trading on tag market. The next question is how long have they been trading in tag market? They've been trading in tag market since 2024. Okay. They've been trading in tag market since what? 2024. Okay. Look at it. They started November 2024, right? And how have they been making profit? You can see the first month, which is November 2024, they made 1.12%. The second month they make 1.17%. I know you're asking yourself at this point, am I here just for 1%? Relax yourself. I'm going to explain how this 1% they are making can turn into a huge money for somebody like you that is coming into the system with little money, right? Let's look at the activity for the year 2025. That is last year. Look at the activity from January to what? December 2025, right? You can see the highest month, the month they made the highest money was May, and they made what? 1.78. Now that brings us to understanding of this profit. How does this profit they make reflect to you? Okay. Now, when you have your account amplified by 12x, okay, if you have your account connected to Sonic AI and it is amplified by 12x, each time they make 1 point, let's say they make in a month they make 1.78, you are multiplying it by that your amplified amount, that is 12. If your account is on 12x, the month they make 1.78, you yourself you are making 21% of your money because your account is amplified. Your account is amplified by 12x. That 12x is to give you leverage to make more money. When they make 1%, it means 12% for you that amplify the account on 12x. If they make 1%, somebody who is on 24x amplified account is making it times 24, right? Is making it what? How much? Around 24%. Meanwhile, these people are making what? 1%. Now look at the monthly average income. The monthly average income, that is uh like in the fair share of the profit they make every month. You can see it on monthly, they make like 1.16%. Okay, let's say you are trading with you're trading with um you're trading with $1,000. Okay, when you if you're trading with $1,000 and they make 1.16% of $1,000 is $11. Okay, 1.16% of $1,000 is $11. $11, 11.66, actually 11.6. Okay, multiply by, if you're on 24x, you multiply by 24. That should give you how much? That should give you $278, right? With your $1,000 in a month. So in average, if you're trading with $1,000, you can be making $278 in a month, right? So that? Then how do they make money? Because remember, your capital is still your money. You can decide to withdraw it any day. So your capital there's nothing like referral bonus here. Your trading your trading capital is still yours. You can pull it out anytime you feel like you don't want to trade anymore. How does Sonic AI make money? They make money through what we call profit sharing. Okay, if you're trading, each time they make profit, you are earning 70%, while they take 30%. Okay, that is the agreement you have with them the moment you connect to them. Whenever they make profit, 70% goes to you, who is the owner of the account, and then 30% goes to the company, right? So that is how they make their money. So they trade for you, you pay them through your the profit. Your capital, nobody touches it. It is your money. Any day you feel like I don't want to trade anymore, you can pull it out, right? So the capital is yours. Now, the next question you should ask yourself, what is the possibility of me losing my money completely here? Okay, of course, everything that has to do with money has to do with risk, all right? You should be asking yourself, what is the possibility of losing your money completely here, all right? And that brings us to this risk of ruin, right? Risk of ruin. What is the possibility of you losing your entire capital here? Okay, let's start this way. Sonic AI does not trade more than 4 times in a day. Just note that down. They don't trade more than 4 times in a day. Okay, all right. The second thing you need to note that, remember I told you you are not expected to lose 10% if you're trading on 12x, but if you're trading on 24x, you're not expected to have 5% drawdown, right? Now look at 10%. What is the possibility of losing your money when you're trading with 12x? That means this strategy, this Sonic AI, we have to lose trade up to 88 consecutive times. That is to say that you have to lose trade one after the other up to 88 times because of the lot size they are using, because of the measured amount of money they expose into the market per trade. Because of that, they will have to lose trade 88 consecutive times. What do I mean by consecutive time? I mean losing it back to back. They lose this one, lose again, lose again. Remember, I told you they don't trade more than 4 times in a day. That is to tell you that for you to lose your money completely, it will take weeks of constant loss, right? Right? Then what does that tell you? It tells you that, okay, let me start this way. The reality, or what is available from the history of this trading of Sonic AI, they've not lost more than 2 trades. They've not lost more than 2 trades in a row. which means they've not lost trade and lose again, then lose again the third one. They've not lost, they've not had it up to third time lost. Is usually if they lose more than, I've not even seen more than 2 trade loss in a row. Usually first loss, then the second one will be profit, and the profit will make up for the losses incurred in the first one, right? It will cover it. Then somebody who is trading with 24x amplified account, it will take you, remember this 5%, I mean 10% is 88 consecutive losses in a row, right? That is to tell you 5% of those trading with 24x is 44%, I mean 44 consecutive loss in a row. That is to say they will be losing money, which means you have ample opportunity. Do you know why I'm explaining this? I want you to know that there is a level of authority you have here that if you find out from the history I've shared with you that they've not made more than two losses in a row, 2 consecutive losses, right? If you find out that these people, they are now losing trade back to back, they lose the first day. Remember, I told you they don't trade more than 4 times in a day, right? I've not even seen 4 times since I started trading. The highest I've seen is 3 times. If you now start seeing losses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is enough reason to tell you that there's an abnormality somewhere. That means this thing is not working the way it should be. Do you have power? Yes, you have power to go to your back office. Just go back, go there and disconnect your account. Right? That is the confidence we have that at least there's a way we can make sure that we don't lose our money. Right? We have that confidence that we have certain level of control, okay, over the exposure of our money, right? If you start seeing abnormal things happening here, they start making up to 4 losses in a row, right? It's enough reason to tell you, hey, this thing is no longer working the way it should be. You go back and disconnect your account. So we have control. We have control. That is to tell you your capital, if you're actually following up with the activities and update, your capital cannot just wake up one morning and disappear. Right? I hope this makes sense to us, right? I hope if you're getting value, please type 1 on the chat box. If you're getting value from our conversation, type 1 on the chat box, right? Type 1 on the chat box, right? So let me show you the proof of our trading, because the question you should be asking yourself, can we see the profit that this AI has generated, and why should we trust them? Let me show you the activities of this AI from live accounts, individuals that connected the account to um, Sonic AI, how they've been making profit here. Okay, so permit me, let me stop sharing this and go back to my. I want to share my screen on my mobile device. Okay, okay, all right. So let's look at this now. There's something special about today, and I'm happy that I'm sharing this with you today. Today makes it exactly 1 month I started trading with this Sonic AI. I'm actually new. I will show you an account I've been running for since last year, but today is actually my exactly 1 month, and I'm going to show you that right now. Look at this, my account. I I connected it on. Okay, they've actually made pick trade that resulted on loss this morning. Okay, look at this. Take a look at this. Let's look at the history of this account in 1 month. Look at this. Okay, take a look at this. This account started trading with 1,500 amplified by 24x. Look at this. Are you seeing the date? On 24th of last month. On 24th of last month. Exactly 1 month. How many profit have I made from this? Look at the profit realized. Look at the profit realized for trading within for a 1 month, right? $413. Okay, $413 is the profit I've made. You can also see, so that you don't feel that this is a demo account, I'm also withdrawing. I've done withdrawal. You can see I've withdrawn $368. The interesting thing is that, guys, if I say I don't want to trade again, I can withdraw that my $1,500 and nobody will ask me question. I'll go with the $1,000 and the profit I've made. Is this not a good business? It is a very good business, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, look at this. You can see the some, are we saying there's no loss? You can see other some trades they've lost. Okay, in fact, the first trade today, are you seeing it? We have minus, I have minus $9 today. So that means the first trade they pick today is on loss. They lose the trade, right? Now let me show you other people's account that have been trading for more than 2 months, right? Let me show you this, my guy's account. Mr. Felix started trading this account. You can see the bigger the head, the bigger the headache. The bigger the head, the bigger the head, the bigger the profit as well. Remember, I made $9 loss. He's making 30 loss, $30 loss, right? Okay. Now look at this account. This account started trading first off. Let's look at it in 3 months, okay? Less than 3 months. This account started trading by 1st of April, right? So that uh, 1st of next month we make it exactly three what? 3 months, right? Look at the profit. Remember, this account started trading with $5,000, amplified by what? Amplified by 24x. Look at the profit it has made. $3,980, right? $3,980 profit within 3 months of trading, not up to 3 months of trading this account. Okay, so imagine this profit. That is to say, he has made how many percent of his money? Remember, you can also see the withdrawal he has done on the account. This is not demo account. Okay, this is a real account. Okay, that is how many percent of his money. Can somebody quickly do the math? Let me know if I have mathematicians in the building. Okay, let's go to my calculator. Sorry, 3,980 divided by $5,000. Okay, multiply by 100. That is to tell you that this account has made 89.16%, 79.6%, 79.6% profit made within 3 months of trading this account. Now that brings us to the next thing. Do you know you can make more money here using what we call compound interest? Instead of just withdrawing, I'm going to show you how your little money can become a mighty thing, right? Look at this account. Remember, in average, you can make like 20%, 20% of your money every single month. Okay, let me show you this account. I want to show you, okay, the importance of compounding. Okay, I want to show us the importance of compounding, using compound interest. Let's say you decided to start or compound an account. You have $300. What can that give you in the next 4 years? Okay, let's say you have $300 and you're making, remember, in average, let's say we are making 15%, but we know it's below 15%. If you check it very well, our monthly profit is above 15%. But let's use 15%. Let's say you're making 15% of your money monthly, okay? Monthly, okay? you're making 15%, let's say 15% monthly, okay? In 5 years, and you're compounding, how much can that give you? Sorry, I have to, let me switch to Forex, please. Let's say you have $300 and you're making 15% monthly in 5 years. Okay, let's use 4 years because some of us we say 5 years is too much. Your $300 will be worth $245,820. Ordinary $300 can give you almost $250,000 in 4 years. I know some of us will say, hey, why should I wait till 4 years? Now, the truth is that if you sleep and wake up, before you know it, 4 years has already passed, right? If you sleep and wake up, 4 years has already passed. So what I do by myself, I have this account that I promised myself I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to withdraw $1 from it until 4 years. All right. So you can have that kind of account, and you have another account you use for your daily withdrawals. You can use to solve your problem and do major other activities, right? So what is the importance of compounding? Let me show you an account that has been compounding since April. So, no, sorry, September. Look at this account. This account has been compounding. This account started trading. Let's look at when they started trading this account. Okay, look at the first day they made deposit on 18th of September 2025. That is last year. 18th of what? September 2025. This account started trading with $99,500, $99,500, which means in, let's say this account is making 20%. I want to show you the difference between those that are compounding and those that are not compounding. Let's say you're making 20% of 20% of this amount should be around 20% of that amount should be around 19,900. Okay, 90. Let's say you deposited $99,500, and every month you're making $19,900 as profit. If you calculate it from that September, that is 9 months, right? This multiplied by 9 months will give you only $179,100. That is, if this account is not compounding, the normal amount that this account should have made as profit is $179,100. But what is the reality? This account started compounding. Look at the profit this account has made. $1,298,202. This thing is only obtainable when you compound your money. If you really want to make it in life with this amazing opportunity, have an account that you are compounding. I know so many of us will say, hey, why should I wait for 4 years or thereafter? That's why I say sacrifice some money. Just tell yourself whatever that will happen to that money, let it happen, right? Because Mr. Felix used to say something that used to strike me. He said, it is better you lose by loss than to lose by miss. I have a personal experience why this statement used to hit hard to me. In 2017, I was doing a business that was giving me up to 5 Bitcoins every week. 5 Bitcoins every week. Let that thing enter your head. I was making like 5 Bitcoins every single week. And I don't know if you have Olatunde. There's this Olatunde Olukayode, my guy like that. We did that business together 2017. He just got onboarded to this amazing opportunity. He started this business yesterday. But as of that 2017, we were already making like 5 Bitcoin every single week. But ask me, what did I do with that money and what happened to it? I was busy selling. Bitcoin was around $3,000. Do you know why I used to sell them? Let me shock you. When the price of Bitcoin moved from $3,000 and drop maybe $100 and I start seeing $2,900, I will say these people, this thing na fake money. It's better I convert to Naira, the one I know. That was how I was busy selling off Bitcoin because I had opportunity to save at least 30 Bitcoin. I should have up to 30 Bitcoin in my savings right now with the opportunity I had then. But guess what? I was busy selling. What was I doing with that money? I was busy doing what? Buying landed properties, building houses. Now, the shocking aspect of it is that none of those properties I bought then is worth up to one Bitcoin today. None of them is worth up to one Bitcoin today. Imagine if I have 30 or 20 Bitcoin. That is over $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. Do I regret not saving? Yes. And that is when that statement will hit me. It is better you lose by loss than to do what lose by what miss. It means that if I had if I had kept that money, let's say if something eventually happened to you, let's say I saved like 10 Bitcoin and Bitcoin eventually became nothing, I wouldn't have feel it much than the way I'm feeling right now when I remember that I used to have before. This amount before that would have been worth millions of dollars today. Right? Now, why am I sharing this with you? There are some people that will make a decision today to say, hey, I'm depositing this 1,000 and kissing this 1,000 goodbye. Whatever that will happen, let it happen. I will not touch it for the next 4 months, 4 years rather. Okay. And there are those that will say, I want to be withdrawing. You withdraw, you'll be withdrawing until when you find out that your neighbor actually did that compounding and start making millions of dollars. You will hate yourself because you have the same capital. Why I'm sharing this is Bishop David Oyedepo told me one thing. He said, he said that you need a lion heart to get a lion share in this life. Some of us that we are always scared when we want to make a little investment, we become scared, right? You you need a lion heart to get a lion share in this life. There's nothing like future. The future is only what you prepared for. If you did not, you can't just wake up and live your life every day as if you are not expecting anything, and then you expect to make something later. No, the future you're hoping for is as a result of decision and the steps you take today. That will determine if you have a bright future or your future will be dark. I pray none of us have a dark future, right? Why I'm sharing this, I'm not saying you should concentrate and compound on your money, but at least make sacrifice, kiss a certain portion of your money goodbye, and tell yourself that in the next 3 years, 4 years, I'm not going to touch this money and see um how this could possibly change your life. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this presentation. And before then, let me also share this. There's what we call completion plan. How this platform will reward people that are doing referrals, right? When you refer somebody, the difference between this one and other one you may have done in the past is that there's nothing like what? There's nothing like a referral bonus, right? Because like I told you earlier, your money is your your trading capital is still your money, right? So nobody have the right um to take it and give to somebody else as referral, right? So even if you refer somebody that comes in with $1 million today, the person you're not getting anything from the person until the person trades and make money. It is only when the person trade and make money you get money, you get some incentive from the profit share, from the profit they made. Now, I told you that 30% goes to the company, 30% of the profit goes to the Sonic AI. Out of that 30%, the company takes 5%, then the remaining 25% is shared among upline up to 10th level, right? 10th level, uni level. That means they pay them 2.5% each up to 10th level. All right. We also have another commission called loss commission. As they are trading, the as your account is trading, your broker is charging commission. Some of those commissions are given as what we call lot commission to for those that did the referrals. All right. So if you have people that are trading within your network and they are making profit and they are trading from the what is it called, the lot commission, you're also getting paid. And we have so many other amazing opportunities. If you're doing massive recruitment, if you refer up to 10 persons within a month, you get paid I think 1% of the money or so, direct referral. Then we have your direct recruit. If it's up to $10,000 in a month, you receive 1% of it. If your team does the activity of $50,000, you get 2% in a month, right? The list goes on. So there are bigger features for those that want to. There are bigger profit for those that want to kind of build community here. But if you're coming here, don't come here with the mindset of conventional network marketing. This is not a conventional network marketing platform, right? You only make profit here when your downline make profit. So that's why we refer you, why we want you to trade with the platform is that we have confidence that hey, when you come on board, you're going to make money. So that we also make money. If you are not going to make money, there's no point referring here. That is why we love what we do right here in this amazing opportunity. So thank you so much for your time. I know you have questions. We'll open room now for your question, and my leader, Ambassador Felix, will attend to the question. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless you.
Is super amazing. You love what you just heard. Put a power emoji. But meanwhile, get back to whoever invited you and take advantage of the opportunity as fast as possible, and so that you can now enjoy what will come thereafter, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this after this presentation, still do the same thing and let's move to